Meanwhile, the police are rubbishing claims that they're slow to act when reports about domestic violence are made. They, however, point to underreporting of the issues.
Last year, the Era 5 police, which includes St. Thomas, St. Catherine and St. Andrew North, received 919 reports of domestic violence. In 2018, the police in the Era received 1,078 reports. Inspector of Police at the Era 5 headquarters, Jacqueline Dillon, who is also the domestic violence coordinator for the Jamaica Constabulary Force, says these figures are concerning. Despite these figures, Inspector Dillon says part of the problem is that many cases of domestic violence are not reported.
Report these cases, report these cases, report the cases, even if they are not violent yet. Jamaicans tend to be very secretive, and I want to say it publicly. We are very secretive. We feel that anything that is happening within our household must remain in our household.
She also argues that there are several reasons victims do not report incidents of domestic violence, like the fear of further violence, and there are other reasons.
I had a discussion with a young lady some time ago, and she was a victim of domestic violence. She did not report it. Why didn't you report it? Because my spouse was slated to go to America to live, and I didn't want to mess up his record. These are some of the excuses that are given. Another will say to me, I did not report it because I don't want the person to be arrested. It's not in every cases where you have reports of domestic violence that an arrest is warranted. It can be a case that we have to take the persons through counseling because these are what is supposed to happen.
But this is not just about the victims making a report. Community members and family members can also make a report on behalf of victims.
The incident in Portmore, the perpetrator was saying, I am going to kill her. And he didn't say it the very day alone. He has been saying it for weeks. People knew, but nobody took action. Saying to a man or a woman who is angry and is saying to you, I am going to do so and so, it is not enough to just say, okay, he's confiding or she's confiding in me and therefore I will not. It is beyond my control. I am not going to seek help. It's beyond your control. You must seek help.
She argues that power and control are at the root of domestic violence cases. Inspector Dillon says sometimes there are warning signs which on the face of it may seem like simple jokes.
People are in relationship and one partner will say, you see, any day a child left me, I'm going to kill you. And you laugh it off and you take it to mean nothing at all. Because you say, oh, it's just a joke. No, it can't be. The mere fact that you have uttered it means that you're thinking about it. When you say you're in a relationship and one partner will say, me know where your mother live, you know, so you say if you ever try leave me. We have to start looking at these small things. That's where they start.
A U.S. State Department 2012 report on human rights in Jamaica stated that women frequently complained that police failed to treat domestic violence as a crime, but the police say they act when reports are made. Inspector Dillon says a number of police officers have been trained to deal with reports of domestic violence. In the meantime, the police also opened up 2 domestic violence centers equipped with trained counselors, with 2 more expected to be opened next month.